Om Shri Sai Ram. Very
Sai
happy.
Ram.
Varalakshmi Day. And
Yes.
wonderful now. Varalakshmi has come in the form of Mother Kamala. She is very much in our space, and we are going to start with this reading. Kamala is the 10th of the 10 Maha Vidyas goddesses. Goddess Kamala is considered the supreme form of the goddess who is in the fullness of her graceful aspect. She is not only compared with Goddess Lakshmi, but also considered to be Goddess Lakshmi. She is also known as Tantric Lakshmi. Wow, I didn't know this. The goddess in the form of Kamala bestows prosperity and wealth, fertility and crops, and good luck. Hence, she is Devi of both Dan and Dhyan. Dan and Dhanya, that is wealth and grains. Kamala is portrayed as making the gesture of boon giving and fearlessness. She sits on a lotus and holds lotus blossoms in her two upper hands. Even her name means lotus. She is flanked by two elephants. Obviously, Kamala is Lakshmi, who is portrayed in an identical manner. But in the context of Maha Vidyas, there are also significant differences. As Sita, Radha, or Rukmini, however, Kamala is not completely auspicious or one-sided. Sometimes she is called Rudra, the howling one, Ghora or Bhima, the terrifying one, or Tamasi, the dark one. Like Kali, the Tantric Kamala embraces the light and the darkness, for she is totality. Wow. Another. Okay, I will read this. Om Kamalaye cha vidmahe Maha Shakti cha dhimahi Tanno Devi prachodayat. Om Kamalaye cha vidmahe Maha Shakti cha dhimahi Tanno Devi prachodayat. Om Kamalaye cha vidmahe Maha Shakti cha dhimahi Tanno Devi prachodayat. The benefits of praying to Goddess Kamala mantra helps nourish and support all the worldly aspirations. Mantra chanting of Goddess Kamala promotes the progress and the fulfillment of her devotees. Through the mantra of Maha Kamala, blesses with immediate result one is facing in the financial area of life. All sorts of problems, may it be related to finance, business, professional life, seems to be solved that way. Maha Kamala Gayatri Mantra chanting helps understand supernatural practices and techniques. Those who wish to gain supreme wisdom and wealth and wish to elevate in life, not only financially but intellectually, to gain benefits by chanting the mantra of Maha Kamala regularly. So these are the 10 Maha Vidyas which can fulfill your any desire by worshipping them. But wait, you think to worship amongst them? So my friend, just find out what you want to achieve. Is that slot in somewhere? Didn't quite flow, right? In your life and focus on it and choose the mother with whom you are the most attracted by worshipping and listening their mantras. You will get tremendous results in your life and you want to go ahead. It looks like it's just lottery now, this part. If you want to go a step ahead, you can also do their sadhanas, for which you have to find a good knowledgeable guru. So what are you waiting for? Just go and start from today. Maha Maya blesses you and fulfill your all desires. Wow. Maha Maya. Maha Maya blesses us. Yes. Very, very happy that we are able to cover on Ma Kamala Gayatri today. Very auspicious timing on a Varalakshmi day. A lot of abundance, love, grace, wealth, prosperity. These energies are very real. These energies are something which a lot of people are able to feel around. It is not on themselves, it's on their neighbors. And the neighbor's prosperity is also to be rejoiced. Anyone's prosperity is to be rejoiced, because that shows the divine presence of Mahalakshmi. Doesn't mean that the Mahalakshmi should flow in only certain direction that you want it to. It can flow any way it wants, and it's to be celebrated. So very, very grateful that she is gracing the monad now in this incredible form. Side out. Shakti dot, yeah. Okay. All right. So today we have Mahalakshmi with us. Yes. Ma Kamala. She's on both sides. In the dark also, the fierce, as you read it. Yeah. There are certain words here which are very, very powerful, and we should pay attention on. Kamala is not completely auspicious or one-sided. We have to learn how to see this. Huh? One-sided is either auspicious or inauspicious, both sides. So if you are only for auspicious, that means you're one-sided. Inauspicious is also part of life. And this is the cycle. If they need each other. If you don't have inauspicious, you will not have auspicious. It will be same, constantly flowing. Auspiciousness will constantly flow. But if there is an inauspiciousness, then there is such thing as auspicious. This is always the case. If we were to look into the play, the divine dance, the Maha Maya needs to be of a certain power in our lives. Otherwise, you know what happened when God first created the earth? I read this book, this incredible book called Ra. And it is shown in this book that when God first created man, it was kind of a failure. Why? Because man, when they just created, he has the capacity to know God. Okay, so man has the inbuilt capacity to know God and to connect in such a way that they become one. So when God created man, they all started just meditating. They're just meditating, sitting, they are enjoying nature and they're sitting. because they are meditating on God. And it just came from God. It's so fresh, right? So they are all like, they are God themselves manifested as human. So everyone knows each other. Everyone knows that they are God. And after a while, God realized that it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And sorry. So when everyone just and God created in human, they all started meditating, and they're not expanding. I mean, they're expanding to a certain level, but God wanted more human. So he created Maha. And all of a sudden, this man who is meditating on God, got distracted. And he can't see, where's God? Something else came up. It must have been a pretty woman, I think. And God would start seeing, wow, this wondrous creature. This wondrous creature, this amazing being that looks like me, but it's not like me. And it somehow resonates, the opposite is Maha. Maha is like the directly shadow of God, and because the light intensity has reduced, this shadow start behaving like it's someone else. It looks like, it is separate from you. It looks like, oh my God, there's someone else that I can talk to. So this whole play of Maha started. Okay? And look, this is very important. This is the part. Swami says, in order to remove the mind, you need the mind. So it's like, if a piece of wood is stuck in your skin, you need another piece of wood to take it out. Huh? So same way, Maha, in order to remove or to be not under the influence of Maha anymore, you need Maha, the actual goddesses of Maha coming down. So they are the one that can remove this Maha. And I tell you, this is the most beautiful Maha that I can, you can ever imagine. Try imagine a Maha nicer than this. Because it's very complete. Everything they hold and every action they do and everyone involved in the picture is of deep significance. They have deep connotations, values, truth, science, resonance, power. So we are very fortunate to have Kamala, Maha in our midst now. Okay, and this is the one which I guess many people kind of recognize and quite familiar because she looks just like Mahalakshmi. There's this Mahalakshmi and Lakshmi sort of differences are there. But I guess this is the great one that embraces all. So it says here that she is also called Rudra. We have been chanting Rudram. Agora. you.
Oh, Mahalakshmi.
This Kamala Gayatri. Kamala. Ma.
Kamala is Agora as well. Oh my.
Ah, there.
Okay.
Tamasi, the dark one. Like Kali, the Tantric Kamala embraces the light and the darkness, for she is totality. This itself is a teaching. This itself tells us that we need to learn to embrace all and see all as they are, dark and light, dark and light. So, after a while, we wonder, which where are we actually? Are we in the dark, or are we actually what is dark? Dark is unconsciousness. Even subconscious is semi-dark. It's not light yet. It's semi-conscious. So subconscious is also considered a bit on the dark side. Actually, it's the dark side. Because it's based on ignorance. It's based on not knowing who we are. We are not connecting to the light within yet. We are still experimenting and playing around in the dark, in the subconscious mind. So once you connect to the light inside you, you're no longer in the dark. You are, okay, of course, when you connect to the light, there are some pockets. Sometimes there's light, sometimes it's dark, sometimes it's light. So when you are in the light and you watch, usually you'll be able to see more. Okay, you'll be able to see more because you as light is projecting and illuminating all the impressions. So you're no longer being stuck in the impressions. You're no longer trying to figure out the impression. You are watching the impression from light. So that makes a lot of difference, and that would, as you are light, all will be illuminated. So very incredible. Okay. So being Vara Mahalakshmi Day, with all her grace, abundance, blessings, incredible light and love, we pray that all this light and love will illuminate for all, so that the entire earth is filled with great light, joy, abundance, prosperity. Yeah, pray for all. And it is very, very possible because Prema Sai is already here. Prema Sai is the one illuminating, and he is the one that is giving out this incredible light to illuminate even the Dasa Maha Vidyas, and we are all beginning to see the works of every goddesses, and all these goddesses are actually coming forth from this incredible love that's flowing through. Okay. Any questions or sharings?
If I am allowed, I wish to say something.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. On this, just now I got this idea. So Vara Mahalakshmi, she is like the abundance in our lives, but somehow we are missing to recognize her. So I wish that we start this vrata, the Santoshi Mata Vrata. This was given by Swami himself. It was given to me from my master as well. So Santoshi Mata Vrata. So we are in daily life, we are recognizing what are all that we are happy and saying to ourselves, I am happy to experience this. I am happy to be here. I am happy. I'm happy. So this is the boon. The life is itself is a vara or boon given to us from the great mother, great Swami, right? So when we are aware of it, and when we can verbalize and feel it in our daily life, like the vrata, that is the greatest greatest reverence we are paying to the gift that our Lord has given to us. Maybe I'm seeing Lord and me are separate, but yeah, he's inside and he is making us live, but somehow we are missing. So we need to take up this and continue to recognize what are all we are grateful and happy for. So this, I wish we all could initiate together this Vrata from now to Durga, from at least from up to Dasara, that is which comes in somewhere in October. So if we can really yeah, be aware, not do nothing, just be aware of what we are having. So this gift of life, that is Vara Mahalakshmi. So she is the prosperity which is there present in our lives, even though there is so much of chaos around us, still so much of boons are there in our lives. So just we need to be aware, recognize, and feel happy for that. So that's what I wish to do together from today, starting from today. Let's see how it will transform ourselves. Yeah, thank you.
That means we just have to keep reminding ourselves that I'm happy, right?
Yes, I'm happy feeling this. I'm happy for having this experience. I'm happy for whatever is there with us. It can be material, it can be our friends, joy which we experience, whatever comes to you, just be aware. Be aware of that.
Now it makes a lot of sense. Why every time I come into the Zoom, I say very, very happy to be here with all of you. You know, that's
Yeah.
and I always I feel that, and I'm checking with myself. You know, should I change the style or something like that? But it's just naturally coming out. Actually, very, very happy to.
Yeah, I'm happy being with this company. I'm happy being listening to this meditation, because if you are not happy, if you are just coming routine, what is the use, right? So we have to be happy from inside, and that makes us feel everything, whatever is coming to us. It's actually coming to us. Maybe some we are wishfully trying to achieve, but most of the things are without even our wish. Maybe in past lives, I don't know, it's coming to us. Let's be happy for what is coming for us. Okay, so that's what
Sister Rama, it's so amazing, Sister Rama. Only 2 days ago, I started this gratitude journal where, you know, small, tiny things I will just write in my journal from morning till I go to bed about 2 something. I just write small, tiny things. I just write it in my journal.
yeah, that is the greatest thing we can have, the gratitude journal, and also being
And now
aware that
you're
I'm
saying
happy.
this. Yeah.
The two things are there: I'm happy and I'm grateful for what I'm having.
Yes.
Two things. So those are the great practices which we can keep ourselves centered, even though so many waves come and shook us. These, if you can just take out it and just read again, it is the greatest thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And also
Great.
even being aware of it is more important. We write and keep it somewhere. No, we have to be aware that even for that intelligence that we are able to be, gratitude is also
True.
beautiful thing. Okay. That is also given by him. That is also given by the Shakti mother. Okay. Okay. I
Thank
will pass on to you. Brother Julius, you can continue. Otherwise, I will be saying. Okay.
Go ahead. Actually, I really enjoy everyone's points of view and also their joy, their happiness when they are in contact with, your experience with God, your experience of this entire unfoldment. It's a very, very incredible thing, actually. Just like how you look at the rock wall, everyone have their own version. Everyone see uh, different forms, and you connect in that form your way, and you feel, sometimes shocked, sometimes thrilled, sometimes happy, sometimes scared. Your experience with that form that has come forth. So if you just like that, the Lord, you experience different ways, and it's the same form, but your experiences are different. So it's highly customized to your configuration, and when you share your side of story, you actually just like river, all water is going towards the ocean, the different passages going through. Very nice. So, and of course, if you have more and more, if you know that there are so many passages coming to the center, to the ocean, your own river will start flowing faster, because you're starting to identify yourself to your experience with God and your own flow with God, and manifest in any forms. All forms are His or Hers. Yeah. So it's incredible to be in this space. Very, very happy. So, okay. Today have been quite a bit of a roller coaster ride in terms of energy. There is quite a few dimensions that is swinging. Okay, dimensions are like this. This is one dimension, right? And this is a circle. Actually, it's a circle. It goes upwards like this. Okay, all dimensions. After a while, is a Maha, Mount Meru. And ironically, and of course, nothing is ironic and coincidental here, that I have one just like that, showing that thing manifested on the third dimension. So it's exactly, this going around in the middle. I try to show you guys later. So all dimensions are like that. It has a circle. So in that circle, there are opposites, right? So if you are here, the opposite is here. If you are here, the opposite is here. Yeah? So the opposites are always, just like the word opposite, is directly opposite. Opposite in characteristics, opposite in energy, opposites in thinking. But that's just a play, okay? That's a shadow. So the shadow is, one is from the dark, that means not, it's like almost is not knowing. You're in the space of uncertainty, you're in a space of formlessness, you're in a space of not knowing, not unmanifested. Yeah? So there's attributeless. So when you are in the opposite and you have this kind of projection, anything you project, it will be opposite. So that's the dance. Okay. So today we are going very near to the tip. So it's swinging, swinging, swinging. So you see shadow, like shadow, like shadow. It's like a dance. And for those of you who are in Malaysia, I'm sure you know what I mean. The government, one time is this person, one time is the other person, and the other person, and everyone saying that, you know, they're all prime minister now. So we have so many prime ministers, but we don't know, you know, it keeps swinging. This is Maha Maya. Really, this Maha Maya is at play. You don't know which one is real. You don't know which one is the truth. All this is happening in the third dimension. So you keep seeing like what, and then this one, and another one, another one. So who is it? You know, I saw a cartoon, Mimi, today. So nice, you know. Some of the person who drew this is quite incredible. You know, the 4 horsemen. You know, the 4 horsemen that the Bible predicted, yeah, that's going to come onto the earth. Yeah, if you remember, one is war, one is famine, and one is pestilence, I think pesticide and all this stuff, and the other one is death. Yeah, this is as written in the Bible. The 4 horsemen will come at the end of days, and all of a sudden, there's one more horseman came. It's quite cute, you know, the way they drew it. Oh, actually, I can share it. Sorry. I can share it in Zoom. And this is very real. Huh? This is really happening. See. Can you see? Can you see anything?
Ah,
Yeah,
it's information.
And who's the last one?
The last ones all of a sudden came from nowhere, and you know, 4 of them were kind of surprised why there's a 5th horseman that's come. And the 5th horseman is misinformation. You know, this is really a big, it causes confusion, it causes stress, it causes a lot of wastage of money, resources, time, misinformation. Just that alone is enough killer. So, and we are so in this space now, we don't even know what is real and not real anymore. You know? And some say broccoli is good, some say
Yes.
broccoli is not good. And you know, and that applies for everything else. You know, some say that you shouldn't be wearing clothes. You know, you should be wearing some sort of a straw. You know, or some kind of leaf. Yeah, all kinds of information is there, and there are followers. There are many followers. There are many people who have gone astray. I mean, of course, they are all adventurous. Everyone is allowed to. But if you watch the dynamics of things, it's really off. There is Church of Satan. There is, you know, it's incredible. Now, you know, the Joker, the Batman Joker, he became the hero, actually. Many people started following Joker and the way he thinks, the way he talks, the way he operates, and it's justified for him. You know, and people think that, yes, this is the way to go to for this world, and this is the way to survive. Look at that. Misinformation. That's all is needed. So he's a horseman. Okay, so now Of course, we are very, very fortunate that we have the Vedas with us. And we have a lot of gurus and saints and gods to bless us with incredible knowledge. And this knowledge, of course, a manifestation of Mother Saraswati herself. And this is her presence is enough to spread this energy of incredible knowledge and wisdom. And Prima Sai's presence bring forth Saraswati. These are the signs of Prima Sai coming. Same like when Satya Sai come, there is signs already of prosperity, Lakshmi. That's why a lot of new buildings keep coming up, and our industrial revolution started then. And so much cities just keep changing and changing, and after you just being away for 2 months, you come back, you can't recognize the city. It's changing at such a fast pace. Turnover rate is very high. So with Saraswati, there will be signs of great peace, great energy of harmony, energy of understanding, energy of compassion, a lot of love, a lot of unity. These are all inside. You feel it, the presence coming, and even the weathers change. Especially over here, it's changing. You need a jacket in the night, I think. A place which is known for the heat. Any sharings?
I'm just seeing your forehead. Is it some mark or tilak?
That's kumkum.
Oh, okay.
I usually don't put kumkum, but today my hand just went straight for kumkum. After a while you can't control your body. The energy controls it.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, that is the reason we used to put that kumkum in that area, right? So the master used to say we have to always put kumkum or that vibhuti, so that that one pineal gland present over there will be normal, like not over or under. It's like covering of it.
No, not too powerful.
Yeah. Not too powerful and not to receive anything from outside which can influence us. So that is the reason always the Indians keep that kumkum, big tilaks, big dots on their forehead.
I know a priest that has huge one like this, big one, kumkum.
Yes, the sadhus especially, because maybe they have to cover it so much. It has been activated so much.
Yeah, I think I should. There's one round here that I can put big one. It's already a space there.
Yes, so much it is there.
Wonderful. Okay, anyone?
Julius, sorry.
Please
Just
go
now
ahead.
you were saying that it was that energy with that pushed you to go and take the tilak and put it. Was it your energy or is it that your mind which was
Very good. It's time someone asked this, because I have been trying to tell this for a while already, actually. This is the part where this is siddhahood. Siddhas. It's usually those who empties the mind, no mind, and because they come from a lot of sadhanas and tapas and practices, they are their focus power is very high. So they are highly focused people. And when you enter into Siddhahood, the energies is the main thing, the movements of energies. And this is what I find so incredible, actually. Just started from Brahma Rishi Hills when I really experienced the movement of energy. And that's what I do in the forest most of the time. I follow the energy. I just allow the energy to flow and manifest, and I found myself doing wonders in the forest. I started creating ashrams inside the forest and altars and sacred spots and incredible illumination. And I feel that this is the way for many, especially for those in the Rainbow and Siddha Academy. This is something to be studied, something to be enhanced, nourished, encouraged, and have syllabus to help people to tune in to this energy. Yeah. Of course, before that, the first criteria of this is being no mind. That's the first criteria. When you have the mind, then it, of course, it's somewhat subconsciously or consciously mind oriented. Even a slight thought is enough. But if you have no thoughts for a long time, and you allow this incredible energy to manifest God through you, it will manifest beautiful formations. Like you, all of you are beautiful formations. You are made from God. God made you, actually. Your entire body, your entire operating systems inside your body, your organs, your functionality, your configuration, all is done by God, 100%. Your mind can't do this. Okay, let's put the mind aside, because our mind can't do this. Our mind have managed to make some sort of a robot that can take tea. That's all. And maybe answer some questions from the screen here. But you, 100% made from God. Even if you have a chip inside, doesn't mean there's just one function that's trying to promote the passage of blood flow. But your entire system is maintained by God, created by God, sustained by God, through your sleep. Yes, very high intelligence. So, know it. This is a matter of fact, and it's always greater to know it consciously. Yes, Jayanti?
How do we identify, brother?
How do you identify? Okay. First, are you conscious of your breathing?
When I'm not sleeping.
When you're not.
When I'm sleeping, yeah, when I'm sleeping, I'm not conscious of my breath.
Even now, many are not conscious of. Okay, are you conscious of the blood flowing through your veins?
No.
No. Is it important?
No.
The blood
If we
flowing
keep
through your
starting to
veins.
focus,
It
yeah,
is important. It is an important thing, but we never put our thoughts to it because we took things for granted that it's, as long as we are breathing, everything is moving.
So is it important that the blood circulates?
Yes.
Yes. Did your mind do it?
No.
Then who is doing?
God.
The divine within me.
Yes, God, divine within you, doing. Your mind can't do this. You have to. So when you know that your mind is not doing it, who is doing it? It's God. God is doing it actually. God has always been there. God is the one manifested this entire organism, this entire earth functionality of the ecosystem is all God. Maybe that one, our mind will start jumping in, we can influence the weather and all for a short time. That doesn't mean anything when you count the thousands of years, millions of years which have been maintained. Who is the one maintaining? There's no mind. It's all pure energy, pure God presence. It's an expression of God. It's a blossoming of God. It's, yes, and there's no these are the space which the mind cannot. That's why when you go to certain places, the mind just sees, especially like Grand Canyon, Himalayas, places which have incredible grand nature. Your mind sees because you know that this is deep inside. You feel it. You feel it. There's something beyond your mind, beyond your body.
Yes. Now it resonates. Because when I was trekking up to Gomuk, I practically lost conscious. But I walked, according to my friend. Two of us we went. Because of the weather was too cold, but somehow my friend told me that I walked to Gomuk. I trekked from Boj Basha. Now I understand the energy.
Yes. Those places, the chances of you being taken over by an energy to guide you to do everything is very high, because the dimensions there, many are open, and those are sacred places. So when you go there, chances of you seemingly lost is very high.
Yes.
And it's great to have a lot more people who are seemingly lost at the same time, at the same space. So you feel much more, you don't feel out of place. But if you were to be seemingly lost here in the mall, okay, for those who are seemingly lost in the mall lately, because of this huge energetic change, you are beginning to have a lot of different alternate dimension experiences, and sometimes you find yourself very happy, sometimes you're crying, sometimes you're so you have all kinds of varieties when these dimensions are open, and I would advise you, if you have already reached that stage, to acknowledge something very great, which is, if you're a lady, you have to get used to the word or the name Mataji. Be okay when people call you Mataji. Be comfortable, because it's not you. It's not your ego you're talking about here. You're talking about energy coming through. The more this energy comes through, the more the higher chance that you will be, the name Mataji will follow you. And this is to be celebrated, because in the Premasai era, there are many Matajis. And there are many Prabhus, many saints, many gurus, many siddhas, rishis, many. It's like you keep bumping to them after a while. It becomes a common thing. Because the more the energy increases, the more people illuminate and understand about life, the more wisdom, and all the more with Saraswati coming, everyone seems to be enlightened. Everyone is a Buddha. Yeah. So don't resist Even when you say, no, 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 I cannot be, that itself is ego. Who is that? Who is that you are talking about? If you are God, you're coming from God, God is flowing through you. I can call you God, I can call you Mataji, I can call you Guru, I can call you the saint. You just have to understand that this is the divine energy flowing through. We are all divine. We are all divine. There's no two way about this, because and we are all like bodies, because you have a soul. It's just
Yes,
sometimes. Yes.
I had the similar experience, what you're saying, because I am a little girl to a elderly Sai devotee, definitely. He's like some 60s, in his 60s. But he started messaging me that I am Veda Mata. Oh my God. I don't even know the Sanskrit, no Vedas. Only I just started learning Rudra. And how he can call me Veda Mata? How it is possible? I said, no. I was negotiating to that point that I got frustrated and deleted his account. So many things I have done. I'm like, I just knocked down every possible thing I could do. I have done it. But still, then I left it. Okay, let him call whatever he wants to call. Why should I be frustrated with this? It's like my ego. I'm able to say that my ego is coming up. Still, I'm not able to accept what he is saying. It's both way of ego. It's like one thing is saying yes you are, and something is saying yes you are not. Oh my God, I was like, no, it's not going to happen. Just be silent. Just be calm. Whatever other calls, it's their perspective. Let them. Why do I have to worry? And to that point when I came, I'm okay. Yeah. So what you're saying, maybe someone is seeing that in us, but we are not able to see that in our own self. We have to acknowledge what is there within ourselves, and we need to. It's not like we can go and announce that I am Mataji, I am Veda Mata, Om Namah Shivaya. I can't say that, but we have to acknowledge that divine nature present within us. And yeah, that's it. That's what.
Yes, very good. And I highly encourage that, because you need to convince yourself, actually. And this is universe way of trying to tell you, ma'am, you are God.
Yeah. Swami used to say this a lot, right? So you are God, but we are like, no. Next time, I will believe it next time, not now. Because I have done all these kinds of things, because my thoughts are this, I'm not God. No. I'm not able to do this. I'm not able to heal someone completely. So I'm not God. So I have done, every time we are negotiating, but we are not able to recognize the divine nature present within us. So
And that itself is ego.
Yeah, that's what I felt. 2 days, my energy was drained up, by negotiating. Total energy was drained. Then I came, okay, let's be silent and everything will settle down.
When this kind of names comes to you, someone recognizing that as you and say it out, you know what you can do? You just thank the universe for sending a reminder to you. Just do that. Thank you, universe, for reminding who I am. You don't have to say it out. You can inwardly thank, be grateful, because this is a response from the universe. It's a reflection that has come forth, and and there's more. There is more to it, because this recognition. Why the universe reminding you? Because the universe is encouraging you to expand more, because more of that is going to come out, and it will change so many things. It will change your configuration. It will will change your life. It will change your pattern. It will change your mind. It will change your DNA. Thought, word, and deed have to be aligned. So it's in the process of getting aligned. And when the alignment comes, incredible energies can flow through. Yeah. So recognize, understand. I know some ashram that calls all ladies Matajis. And all.
Yes, it's ISKCON, they call Mataji.
Yes.
Prabhu and Mataji.
Yes. I saw another ashram which is not ISKCON, but following Sanatana Dharma, which has also adopted that. And they pray to the divinity in all. So that
Aurobindo?
It's actually Sanatana Shakti.
Okay.
Dharma Shakti. Yeah, Dharma Shakti.
Dharma Shakti. Okay.
That lady who came is Tripura Sundari Bala.
I remember her.
Yes, she's from that.
Tripura Sundari.
Yeah, incredible, the amount of the more they encourage, the more they recognize, the more it manifests. The more you can see that she is actually Tripura Sundari, because the energy that comes from is very obvious after a while. And so for all of you also, all of you who have been, for today, all ladies in this Zoom, I bow down to all of you as Vara Mahalakshmi. Definitely, all of you are Vara Mahalakshmi. Today for me. Tomorrow maybe another Maha Vidyas. And I embrace all of them because I know this is Adipara Shakti that's coming forth, Prema Sai energy coming forth, and it's beautiful how it's manifesting.
You have so much of patience to say that.
Yeah, guys, I've done a lot of prayers. Constantly praying.
Okay.
Divine feminine energy is very, very incredible. It is very divine. So,
and all our blessings goes to you, brothers, to you. Right.
I'm very fast to, worship God in all. This is something which, I know Swami is the one who did it, because I was so into focusing on Swami, it never leaves my eyes, every step, every move. And that's what we have been somewhat motivated to do when you're close to him, because all those close to him are totally focused on every move. And his every move is so powerful and also commanding in a way, because if he looks at a certain area, immediately we know that this area needs to be looked upon. So there's a lot of this kind of learning, and Swami, after a while, if he's happy, he will start looking at all as me. That's when the challenge comes, and some made it, some couldn't make it. So we are all in the process, in the process of seeing. That's why the Vishwarup, after a while, you keep seeing God in all, right? You literally start seeing the Vishwarupa, because there is a formation, there's a pattern, there's a structure. So you start seeing the structure. Nice. So be happy.
Yes.
Be happy. A lot of knowledge has come, a lot of opening, understanding, a lot of realizations. It's all something to be rejoiced, something to be celebrated. It's really a lot of celebration. Prima Sai time, a lot of celebration. You see Satya Sai is already so much celebration. And there's a lot in Puttaparthi and also different centers around the world. Now it's worldwide celebration. Every religion, every spiritual being, all will start seeing that oneness. So of course, before we reach that stage, there's quite a bit of journey. So this journey time, hang on, Namasmarana. That's how you write. Right, great.
Yeah, the churning time, we have to take care of ourselves good. And it will, yeah, all these
of the Lord.
Name of the Lord, yes.
Yes, hang on to the name of the Lord. Shambhu Narayana.
Wow, amazing. Bless you, Brother Julius. So nice. Thank you.
That is so ecstatic. Thank you.
I'm singing
And
to
you're
all
so
of you.
fast, continuous. Oh, that is so beautiful to listen. The beats.
Yeah. It's very incredible. Her presence, she's the one playing, she's the one enjoying, she's the one manifesting. It's all her. Even I'm amazed.
Wow, the Shakti.
Yes, yes, Shakti, divine Shakti. Divine Shakti.
Thank you, Brother Julius.
Thank you so much for this time. Very much grateful that I'm able to play all of you, to play this for all of you. As Varalakshmi
Okay.
herself, as Varalakshmi herself,
Okay.
Isairam.
Sarah.
I know, Brother Julius.